This negative space art project is quick, easy, and cheap. It's the perfect filler project when you only have a week, but you do want to do something of substance. This lesson hits the elements of space, contrast, and color. I do it with second grade. It's easy to adjust it older or younger just by adjusting the complexity of the paper cutout. I'm not going to cover the lead up to how I'm teaching all about negative space. If you're interested in that, you can check out my other video that goes in more detail. This one, I'm just focusing on this project. I will say that the idea behind it is that we're creating negative and positive space by adding things to the paper, the color, to create the positive space, and we're subtracting parts of the images, creating the negative space by covering part of the picture. And we're calling that paper cutout a mask because it covers part of the picture just the same way a mask covers part of your face. For this project, you're going to need 2 pieces of paper. The white base paper should be of a heavier weight because you're going to put those colors on pretty thick. That base layer should be covered completely with color. You really want to saturate it because we're talking about adding things to create that positive space. The 2 ideal materials to use are quick sticks, and these will go on really fast for great coverage, or oil pastels, which will take a little bit more time and effort and allow you to do a little bit more detail. This is a quick project, and quick sticks will make it even quicker. So if you've got a short period, say 30 minutes or less, go with the quick sticks. If you want to stretch out the lesson to 2 days, you could use any kind of paint, even finger paints, but you want to do something that's bright and saturated. So our first step is to fully color the paper in our positive, and then we're going to create the negative by tracing large stencils. I have a big collection of large stencils, but even if you don't have a set of ready-made stencils, it's very easy to make basic shapes: hearts, stars, flowers, simple animals, maybe something themey for a holiday. If you're making your own stencils, those can be easily cut out of folder paper or a heavy cardstock. Students trace the stencils on black paper with a pencil. Anytime they're tracing, they're developing an important skill of being able to hold that tool straight while they're working. Then they cut and glue the shape on top of the positive, and what I like to do is put another larger black piece behind to create a frame. That really makes the work feel more balanced and complete to have that negative, positive, and then the negative. And here is some of my finished second grade work. This is so quick. I do this in one 50-minute period. They come in, I do a little presentation about the concept of negative and positive. That's in the other video. They make their positive, cut out their negative, glue it all together into a finished 3-layer piece, and out the door in one session. Although I usually do hang on to quite a few for our bulletin board. Looking at this, you can really see the potential for the simplest of shapes, say a heart for Valentine's Day on a pink or red background with the real littles, or going on to middle school, having them do really complex silhouettes. I'd love to see what your students do with this idea. You can post them here in the comments or on the Facebook page.